What's good, ladies and gentlemen? MHE, another video, and we're going to be reviewing Clemson, man. I don't know what's going on over there in that South Carolina area. Yeah, something in the water might be tainted or something. I don't know. But this ain't the Clemson team that we are, used to seeing. Now, when they lost to LSU, I mean, it's LSU. LSU is good, Usually ACC teams have trouble with SEC teams. Like, they lost last year to Georgia, and then they went on to win 6 straight. And then I think they finished the season, 10-4, where they made it to the playoffs and ended up losing to Texas. But this team, I have no idea. I mean, Georgia Tech, usually underdogs, but they're like a sneaky powerhouse team with Haynes King as their quarterback. That team is pretty tough. I don't know. We'll go over that after, but let's get into it.
And it will come out to the 25-yard line. Willis again, looking for a cutback lane. Breaking tackles, there goes, gets in Willis. Down the sideline into Clemson territory. Oh, what a start for the Orange.
All right, also this is the best quality that I could find with 720.
Climbing the ladder, Justice Ross.
It's like Syracuse came out as a whole different team. Like, their coach, does not cut any cards at all. Like, he's a great coach in my eyes. Like, it seems like he always has his team ready to play. Even in blowout losses, like, it seems like his team does not give up. But
23 yards out, gives Syracuse the early 2-score lead.
I mean, Clemson has a quarterback that everybody thought was Heisman material, and with throws like this, and Wesker being like their wide receiver core is probably the best in the wide receiver core is probably the best in the ACC. They have the best D line hands down, front four in the ACC period. Like, their front four can compete with any front four in the SEC. Or let me say the top players, the top teams in the SEC. I haven't really been watching
has all the advantage in that situation. And Brian Wesco is as talented
they
as
still
any
gotta
pass
find
catcher
their
in
premier
college
running
football.
back as well. But
that's exactly the response Clemson needed.
They have the talent
And
to
how
be
much
great.
did Cade Klubnik need that one as well? Because talking to Dabo Sweeney
All right, we ain't trying to see all
this
that.
afternoon and tonight.
So, like, see, look, the D-line,
is owning the line of scrimmage.
I mean,
Clemson.
obviously, they're not going to win every single play, but if they can get a push on the O-line like that, everything will be straight. But look at that. They push him back, but he still breaks out for, 12 yards?
Syracuse can go.
It's all about wrapping up, too. Like, a lot of...
And getting outside is Nixon. Inside the 10-yard line, he's bumped out of bounds by Ashton Hampton.
Like you just seen from Hampton right there, like he tried to give him the shoulder, but a lot of it is just wrapping up. That's what this whole season of all college football has been about. Like, people are not wrapping up when they tackle.
It was about the line of scrimmage for Clemson.
We said here, it was about Steve Angeli making good decisions both in the run and pass game. Here on the zone read, watch what he does. He just reads T.J. Parker coming off the edge.
Great cut.
T.J.'s not quite sure what to do. He's trying to play 2 players at once.
And you know what the crazy thing is? That's not even a read. That was a straight up handoff.
To the 50-yard line. And to the 45 of Syracuse before he's finally brought down by Cornell Perry. Clemson substituted, so Syracuse given the ability to substitute as well. Swing pass to Randall. And that time
See?
he loses yardage.
Led with the shoulder, but he ended up wrapping up at contact.
Play action for Angeli.
Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball.
Darryl Gill for a touchdown.
That's the thing with running man.
Placement for Angeli. And Darryl Gill's got another.
Not all players are man players. But with that D line, you're expecting the rush to get back there fast enough so that your non-man coverage guys don't get exposed.
Beat down. It's unbelievable performance by Syracuse so far in this football game.
So down 24-7. No blocking.
They need to cash in here with 7.
They've thrown it 7 plays in a row. Make it an 8th. Tunnel
Okay.
screen. TJ Moore gets a block. Gets free. What a move.
I feel like he
Inside
could have
the
went
5.
outside and used a stiff arm.
Lubnick rolls out. Spun down at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that play was blown up from the start, to be honest.
Lubnick all day. Extends the play. Loads it in.
Great pass. Great pass.
Touchdown. Adam Randall. Back to his roots.
See, so now it's looking like Clemson about to start coming back.
And he looked like one there.
Oh, the difficulty of that catch, man. And to stay inbounds, like to stay inbounds, to drop low to ground to get the ball.
4-man rush. Angeli steps up in the pocket.
Okay, now they're closing that half off good, you know?
He's standing next to the official. Now they'll give Randall a chance. He gets free. There goes Randall.
But you gotta go out of bounds. Gotta go out of bounds. Gotta go out of bounds.
Stick with what works. So far that's been Randall. Nice cutback. Hammering his way for another first down at the Pierce. That's another 10-yard carry. And normally a big ace in the hole for Clemson.
So they got down here and didn't score. And then they give up the ball. I don't think he got running them, but I didn't watch most of the game because I was watching some other games.
Certainly has the distance.
But like I was keeping up with the
middle
score.
for Trip Woody from 49 yards
Now, there was
out.
a rain delay in this game too, like right before third quarter started. That's when I stopped watching. When the rain delay happened. And it seemed like Clemson was about to come out there and be a tough team, but it's just.
Cook with all
I think
kinds
the
of
rain
running
delay
room.
took all
Family
the
dinners together, I was getting
motivation
an
and
allowance.
confidence out
I
of it.
learned what it was like to have structure. He taught me how to love when things got hard and that it was okay to be vulnerable.
Fumble the ball.
Adam Randall just coughed up the ball.
When you're running in between
Did Fran
lines
Brown's
and
defense
stuff
get
like
a
that,
takeaway in the red zone? They
You're
think they
supposed
did.
to have 2 hands on the ball. Because you're more susceptible to
Syracuse has
fumble
it.
when you're running
Down
through the linemen.
27-14 here. Ricky Collins, the backup quarterback.
You also got to remember, the linemen are the strongest people in the
To the
field
front
too.
pylon. Tried to
So it's
squeeze
easy
it
for them
back,
to touch the
shoulder to
ball.
Rob Simmons.
And that's a good back shoulder throw.
He's got it for the touchdown.
His left hand being held, so he can't really get his arm to the ball.
Justice.
But then he was able to break that and then squeeze onto the football
Randall
once
on the
it
return.
got bobbled.
Randall tripped up, almost sprung
I
it.
hate when they show kick returns and like they're not housing
Clemson
them or
rushes
they
forward.
get it
A
on big
delayed
return.
blitz. And
Like
they'll
there's no
get home.
point. Let's see
The
that.
pocket collapsed all around Ricky Collins and Jaheim Lawson.
34-14.
Here comes a blitz. Lubnick throws behind it. Perfectly timed up to Tristan Smith with a stiff arm.
Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody is reaching. Why are y'all all reaching?
24 yards.
Run
First and
through
goal,
them.
Clemson. They lost
Just
a
run
fumble
right
in the red
through them.
zone. They've turned it over twice on downs as well. Klubnik back to throw. Sidearms one wide open in the end zone. Easy touchdown for Brian Wesco.
Wesco can win the
Brian
bullet,
Wesco
but I
Jr.
don't really
wide
think he
open.
is.
3:09 off the clock.
Yeah, you're going to see what you're
also
just going
with
to
the
get.
awards,
You're
it's
just
all
going to
about
get
winning.
crossing routes. And you're going to see the pick that happens right here on Demetrius Samuel as he's trying to work his way through traffic.
Right now, I think they
He's
have
just
as
gonna
many
wind up
losses
getting
as
picked off by his own guy.
Oh no, Colorado has
23
4 or
Devin
5
Grant.
losses.
Unless Dabo
They
Sweeney
right
starts
on
to
the
call
brink
his
of it.
timeouts now.
Travis Hunter won the bullet before.
But that's the
So look
big
at
negative.
the D-line
Exactly
is
what the
playing
Clemson defense
amazing.
needed. And they're showing blitz. Now they back out.
They get a stop, okay, 5 minutes.
Tight
And
coverage.
go.
Intercepted. One way or the other, Syracuse was getting the football. Davian Kerr was there to pick it off, intended for Betancourt. Spent a couple of years at Cal, now wrapping his
Okay, so
career
obviously Syracuse didn't do
at
nothing with
Syracuse.
the ball.
Klubnik
Defense
steps up,
gets the stop,
check down
like
to
they
Randall.
should. Out of
To the
bounds.
sideline and gets out of bounds.
Under 2 minutes, it goes into like pro
big
clock.
loss. This is the perfect
Okay,
fit
they
this
didn't do
offense for
anything
him.
with it.
And they get the fourth down conversion.
How are you going to
Oh,
respond?
man.
Coaches talk all the time about how.
I mean, I don't know what more to say. Like you lose to LSU, okay. Then you beat Troy, but you don't beat Troy. Do they have the over under on here? They were basically a 30-point favorite team. Not only did you not accomplish that, you were also down 16-3 against Troy at halftime. Like, what? You lose to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech has been, underdog powerhouse team since Haynes King got there. Like, you remember the upset against Miami. They almost beat Georgia. I mean, the team is good. The team should not be slept on. Syracuse, trying to make a name for themselves. They've been getting good since their head coach came to the ACC. You got North Carolina, who has a coach in Bill Belichick who is trying to, understand college football more, because like NFL, all you have to do is focus on football. That's literally it. Nothing else really matters. I mean, besides real life stuff, But now, when you're a head coach at a college, you got to deal with the teachers. You got to deal with administration. You got to deal with like, just like NFL, you have to deal with, the players' lives on and off the field as well. But you got to deal with people's parents in college football. It's least likely you hear a person's parents' mouth in the NFL, whereas, they can't go into a training facility in the NFL, because most of them have to have badges and stuff like that, right? Unless they, catch you in the parking lot or something. But in college, like, the parents can come onto the campus whenever they want. I mean, unless they're like they get banned or something. But anyways, SMU, who still has Jennings at quarterback, I mean, they're having a season. But Duke, who is trying to get acclimated to their new quarterback, starting off slow. Florida State, who looks like they might win the ACC. Louisville, I mean, right now they're 3-0, but who knows what's going to happen later on. Furman, they should clearly destroy. South Carolina, usually always a tough game. Lenore Sellers will most likely be back to his old form by then. So right now they're 1-3. I have them beating North Carolina. So when I say these records out, I'm going in order. So right now 1-3. So I got them going 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4, 7-4. I got them going 8-4, finishing the season 8-4. They don't make the playoffs, but they do play in a not a January bowl game, but a December bowl game. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Clemson, but they need to figure it out, because a lot of people that I've been talking to, they've been thinking about trying to get Dabo out of here. But, you know, just like when Jimbo left Florida State went downhill for a bit. Just like I'm trying to think about the coaches. I mean, I don't want to talk about Virginia Tech. You know, we've been downhill for years, you know, because like Frank Beamer, like his last 2 years, we started going downhill, you know, when people found out he was going to retire. But anyways, that's it for this one, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.